So check them up there. Hello, gorgeous ones. Luanne here. How are you, beautiful? I said I was going to come in 10 minutes, but then I got talking. Somebody rang me. Beautiful Patty Ann Waho, for those who know her. So we had to have a great sister chat. That time got away. So I'm doing the weekly purpose message, and today's deck is one that I have not used for a very, very long time. I mean, you know, you get your favourite decks and they've got the cards are kind of worn and you know them, but I've had these for many, many years, and it is Stacey DeMarco, illustrated by Julie Manton, Goddesses and Sirens. So I thought the energy this week, let's get into some beautiful Goddesses and Sirens card. And so for those who are new, welcome, beautiful sisters. Welcome, welcome. And I pulled 3 cards. You can choose 1, 2, or 3, and they relate to your purpose, whether that be in your business or your life in general. If you're looking for clarity, you need to make a decision, there's a gentle nudge that comes through to get you back on path, whatever the message is. All right, so let's choose. Love these, love these. Goddesses and Sirens. 1, 2, 3. And how has your week been? How has your week been? So I haven't sent the gifts out yet to the winners of the live launch series, but they are coming. Long story. I'll tell you that story later. So checking in with our Goddesses and Sirens. And our first card, if you've chosen our first card today, Amaterasu. Amaterasu. It sounds like that dessert, right? No, it's not. I think she's a Japanese goddess, and it is all about self-esteem. Self-esteem. Now, I do want to look up the book just quickly, but to me, as I'm just sitting here thinking, so who this is for, Amaterasu? I'm sure she's a Japanese goddess, and it's all about self-esteem. Let me see. Self-esteem. You are enough. Look to building your self-esteem from the inside out. It's your turn to shine. Be the sunshine in your own life. So I do remember that I believe that she was the goddess that went into her cave, and she's the sun goddess. Correct me if I'm wrong. And she went into the cave. So then there was no sun in the world, and so they had to kind of coax her out. I'm pretty sure to coax her out. Yeah, the sun goddess. She's a Japanese deity. And so as I'm talking, feeling into this card, hello whoever's joined us, and about self-esteem. Self-esteem, to me, perhaps if you've picked this first card, perhaps your self-esteem, if you're wanting to make a change in your life right now, if you're wanting to choose a different direction, and self-esteem, self-worth, middle finger, hand analysis, it feels like it's a reminder to you to go back inside. What were the things that you loved? What were the things that you were good at when you were younger, right? When we were children, and we didn't have all these things in the world. We looked at adventure, and we had the self-esteem to go up to another little girl and go, I'm 5, you're 5, let's be friends. Right now, that takes thinking as an adult, do you actually go out and take a chance with somebody and greet them? And you do need to have that self-esteem to make that happen. But just remember that we are born with this. We are totally born with this. And moving forward, if you're feeling that inner critic come in, do some work around that. But you have that self-esteem. You are the sun. It's a reminder to radiate your beautiful energy out into the world. So self-esteem, Amaterasu. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, kia ora, Dom. Good to see you. Oh, I love it when you check in here. So that's our first card for this week. Our second card is beauty. Look at that. And these are fierce. These are fierce, in-your-face kind of cards here. And it is Helen of Troy. So Helen of Troy, so she's the Greek goddess, right? And I'm pretty sure that there was a war created because of Helen of Troy, because she was one of the most beautiful, beautiful goddesses and in the end, I think the two tribes fought over her. Anyway, recognize your own unique beauty. Stop comparing yourself to others. Real beauty is apparent in all cultures and in all ages. Beauty should not be used as a weapon. Whew. Yeah. So that was what happened. I'm pretty sure there were two tribes there was a war around her because she was the most beautiful, and these two men, they both wanted her, so pretty much causes catastrophic war, right? But in that, the word to me that's coming up is manipulation, right? Manipulation. And when I see that, I mean, we can, like it's a shadow, right? So let's go deep today. So when we can use our gifts, our beauty, our charm to manipulate things to get our own way. Where am I going with this? And there are always virtues in the shadow, right? Of course, you're going to use manipulation. We think that's such a bad word. But you will, if your child is, or somebody you loved, or your animal, or somebody's in danger, you will use manipulation if you have to save that, like to save that child, that animal, or whatever. But I think really, when I'm tapping into this, it's acknowledging that you do have the beauty, acknowledging that you do have charm, and it's not just external beauty; it is inner beauty as well, and to follow. Yeah, there's a shining thing here, of course. There's a shining thing here. So self-esteem builds into the beauty and embody all the beauty about you, right? So, kind of went everywhere there. 3, John, 3. Okay, let's do 3. So for you, John, this is... You're going to appreciate this, John. So our third card, if you've chosen the third card, and you can have all 3, Persephone. Look at that. Persephone, and the word there is cycles, right? Cycles. So again, beautiful in hand analysis, we have the Persephone line. The Persephone line, where is it on my hand? It's on this hand here. It starts there and it goes into the moon zone, which is our deep inner wisdom, our spirituality. And Persephone was the maiden goddess. She always comes up lately. So Persephone. We'll just go to the cycle here. And this is when, right, Persephone was the maiden goddess, but this is her in the underworld when she turned and embraced being the queen of the underworld, because she went through so much adversity, and then she put in boundaries, right? Because every kind of boundary was crossed with her. I love this one too. I need this one this week. And it says, respect your own natural cycles. It is time for a change, and it will be positive. So Dom, this is for you. It will be positive. Be mindful of seasonal changes and go with the flow on these in your diet and activity level. So that's interesting, isn't it? So cycles, because of the mythology with Persephone, she stays in the underworld for 6 months, and then she comes up on the earth plane to be with her mother for 6 months. And so we have to honour those cycles of where we are at in the seasons, right? There's times to sow, there's times to reap. So if you're in the sowing phase, if you're sowing seeds down for your business or for your life or for your changes, know that there's going to be a time when the harvest comes. And just like Persephone, you can grab that and use it is a time also. Persephone goes right deep into her intuition and her that's kind of her superpower. So if you pull this card today, it's like if you need to make a decision, like I say, a decision, or just tap into that wisdom that is always there. Persephone. Yeah, I love that. I love that. So, does anybody want a card? Let me see. Who wants another? Who else is on here? I know there's 2 people. Dom, you can have that one, or you can have another one. Do you want another one? Yeah, really interesting, right? So, if you do want a card, I'm just going to add this on since I was late today. So we have, let's state, self-esteem, beauty, and then we've got cycles, Persephone. Persephone, Helen of Troy, and Amaterasu, the sun goddess, the beautiful goddess, and the goddess of the underworld all together. Okay, yes, you put your hand up. I don't want to get off. One more for you, Dom. This is specifically for you, and it might just kind of seal this whole reading here. Right. Okay. So let's go. So Dom. Love this for you. So this is your card, Dom, as you go into the underworld and you you tap into that beautiful intuition that you have naturally in the cycles. This is Lakshmi, the Indian goddess Lakshmi, and the word is prosperity, right? Prosperity in all kinds of forms. Let's look her up. What's her message here? Lakshmi. Beautiful. And of course there's shadow sides and light sides to these. So this is for you, Dom. Your prosperity will improve. Financial aspects come to the fore. You will be physically and spiritually rich. I love that. Ethics are necessary for real success. Ethics and the glasses. So she's she's a Hindu goddess. And you'll see her lots of Hindus, and she's all about the money, honey. So she's in your life. She's in your life, or that energy is around you. And again, it is physical riches, spiritual riches. Oh, I really like that. So there we go, beautiful ones. That is our purpose message for this week. I will come on, these happen every week, normally on Tuesday, a lot earlier than that, but wishing you a fantastic week. Get on purpose, be in joy, be in gratitude, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.